Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin wa bihi nasta'inu ala umuri dunya waddin. Wassalamu ala asyrofil anbiya'i wal mursalin sayyidina wa maulana Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi. Amma ba'd. Honorable Kiai Haji Ahmad Junaidi Hidayat, Honorable Gus Ahmad Fandul Fikri, Respectable Mr. Masud Hidayat, and all of the participants today. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
Afternoon.
Welcome to ICE International Scientific Talk, May edition. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Elisa Rahma. I am responsible for being the moderator. Firstly, let's thank to Allah. Sorry. My voice is not good. Okay. Firstly, let's thank to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala who has been giving us blessings and mercies so we can attend this meeting program without any obstacles. May salawat and salam are always given to our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam who has guided us from the darkness to the brightness. Ladies and gentlemen, to open this precious event, let's pray together by reciting Al-Fatihah. Ala hadiniyah wa ala kulli niyatin shalihah. Al-Fatihah. Amin ya rabbal alamin. Before we start, I would like to read the rules to all participants have to follow today. Before we start, for the participant who join the conference by Zoom, it is recommended to use laptop or PC for better Zoom features optimization and easier control. While listening to a presentation, please turn off your microphone. And if you have a question, please write the question in the chat box. For the participant who attend on-site, during the Q&A session, if you have questions, please raise your hand. Okay, without any further ado, let us begin the presentation today. We would like to welcome our presenter today, Mr. Muhammad Zakir Masrur, of PET, Interactive Simulation-Based Activities in Improving Student Academic Performance in Science. For Mr. Zakir, the floor is yours and you may start the presentation.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Alhamdulillah. Let's thank to Allah to give us a chance together in this room to discuss about the interesting article, the effectiveness of PET, interactive simulation based activity in improving student academic performance in science. Honorable Kiai Haji Ahmad Junaidi Hidayat as pengasuh of Aqaba International School, and then Gus Fandul Fikri as a chairman of Aqaba International School. Respectable Mr. Masrur Hidayat as director of Aqaba International School, and all my partners in here, teacher of Aqaba International School. Okay, without any further ado, I will start my presentation. Next. Okay, there are four main contents here. The first, background of the research. Second one, methodology. Third one, result, and the last one, conclusion. Next. Okay, we start from the definition of PET. PET, it stands for Physics Educational Technology, is interactive simulation of physics. It's designed to make learning and teaching of physics and other science become engaging and effective. So it's help us to simulate many problems of physics that we cannot demonstrate in real life like that. Okay, continue. PET created by University of Colorado in USA, and it's free. Yeah. So everyone of us can access this website like that. Okay, next. how to operate pad. Just access the link, and then you are free to choose anything of topic that you want. It's related to physics, actually. And the third one, just launch the simulation. And after you launch the simulation, please familiarize yourself with the interface. So there's a button, and then you should pay attention to the button. Okay, next. Okay, the next is about the background of the research. Some problem that faced by a physics teacher, and then I make this also as a physics teacher. Continue. Okay, abstract physics topic for study, and I give you one example is frictionless surface. Actually, impossible to us to find this phenomena in real life because this is an ideal case. So this is only a theory. So it's very hard to us to find a phenomena that we can find frictionless surface. We can only reduce the degree of friction with this one here. We use oil to lubricate the material. So the degree of friction becomes reduced like that. And then the second one, this is the first problem. And then the second problem, yes. Complicated tools to demonstrating physics phenomena. I give you one example about the rotational equilibrium. If you conduct the experiment, you should prepare static and then ruler, and then the mass with some mass like 20 gram, 25 gram. You should prepare in a certain mass like that. Okay, next. The lack of experimental tools in the laboratory. Actually, there are only one or two tools for one experiment in the school. So it's not enough to serve all of students. So it needs more time to conduct an experiment. So it's not efficient to conduct an experiment like that. Okay, continue. Okay. What is offered by PET? Apa yang ditawarkan PET? Okay, next please. There is interactive simulation about abstract topic in physics. So this is the first problem that we have, and then solved by PET simulation. In PET, there is simulation with frictionless surface. So we can conduct the frictionless surface experiment in the PET simulation. So it can solve the problem that we meet in the first page. Okay, the next. No need complicated tools to conduct an experiment. We just use laptop and connection, and everyone of the student of the school can directly conduct an experiment without make line from one student to another student like that. They can conduct an experiment in the same time, so don't need much time to conduct an experiment like that. Okay, the third one. This is the step that previously I talked to you. Just need a laptop connection. No need complicated tools to conduct an experiment, and then every one of the student can conduct the experiment like that. Okay, next. Okay, PET demo about frictionless surface. Okay, what is friction? Okay, I will explain to you what is friction. Friction is kind of force. And then this force has property to resist the motion of object. Can we demonstrate or make ideally frictionless surface? Previously I just talked to you that impossible for us to make ideal condition because it only in theory. But if we have PET, we can do this one. Okay, I will try to demonstrate to you how to operate PET. Okay. There are so many patterns in here, and then there are so many quantity in here. There is force, there is value, there is masses, there is speed, and then friction. And then how can I make friction on the surface? Just decrease this value. If I increase the value, the surface become roughness. If I decrease this value, the surface becomes zero, and then the surface become icy condition. If I give the force to the box, and then according to the Newton first law, if there is no force in object, rest object continue to rest, and then the moving object with constant velocity will move with constant velocity. Okay, I will demonstrate to you here. Okay. Before that, this is the value of the quantity that we want to know.
Mr. Len, please interrupt.
Yeah.
Can you share this PPT to Mr. Len?
It's the same PPT.
PPT.
But if Mr. Rich don't have, they cannot access it.
Oh.
This is really limited. You
Hey, there is your
It's already in
Mr. Zaid, you can give access Mr. Zaid to us so we can do set screen.
Open Zoom, Mr. Len.
Iya. Dari yang set screen.
Iya.
Harus pakai yang sendiri.
Apa salah?
Video ice breaking.
Iya.
You get baby.
Jadi ini ya grup join view continue saudara.
let's reverse that talk to you. If there is no friction, the object will continue to move forever. The object will continue to move forever. But if I change the degree of friction, I set to the position. If I make friction on the surface, and if I give force to the object, and I move, this is the value. And if I remove the force, what happens? Pay attention. The object go to rest condition. So the object become rest because there is friction applied on the object. So the first problem that we meet before, just solved by this fact simulation. Okay, go on the next section. This one, the simulation for gaming. Yeah, there are 4 levels. There are 4 levels in this game, and then I will try the first level.
There is only different PPT that you shared in here.
Oh iya,
Escape. This one. Nah, and then like this. There is duplicate. Ya, udah. Good.
okay. This is topic about rotational equilibrium topic ya. And then previously I talked to you when we conduct experiment directly. we should prepare ruler, static, and then the mesh, insert and mesh like that, and it's very complicated for us. Now, if we have pad, we just directly conduct an experiment. We just need a laptop, we just need a connection, and then if we calculate, this position is on this side, and then you can check first your calculation. If you sure that your answer is correct, just click check, and then your answer is correct, and then you go on the next section. Now, in this section, you should guess which one is correct answer. Anyone can answer? Anyone can answer?
The left one.
The left one. Okay, we will check ya. Mr. Masud answer ya. Check.
Yeah.
Incorrect. Yeah. Incorrect. Okay, try again. Maybe another answer. The middle. Check ya. Still close ya. Okay. So answer ya. So you have to change to answer, and then the right answer on the right side. Yeah. So it's funny for our student like that ya. We can replace the first problem, and then we can make our learning process become more fun like that. Okay. Okay. You can finish this game from first level until fourth level, and then the difference become higher ya. The difficulties become higher if the level up like that. Okay, go to on the next session. The next chapter is about method ya. Okay, I'm beginning from the research method. The research method used in this experiment is quasi-experimental because we cannot control 100% of parental control. So we just say that our experiment is quasi-experimental. The samples, there are 83 students of 7th grade in Philippine school. And then the subject is absolutely science. Yeah. Okay. And then from 83 students, I will divide the researcher divide into two groups. The first group is control group, and the other one is experiment group. The control group, they not using pad, they just teach using conventional method. Okay? Teacher just teach, and then the student check the understanding of the student. But for experiment group, they teach, our student teach with pad simulation, like that. Okay, enough. Next, and then this is the result. The pre-test mean and post-test mean. Pre-test mean, there is no treatment to the student. There is this back to the previous page. This one. This one. Yeah. This one. Next. Yeah. Now, previously we have control and experimental group, right? Yeah. The control group, there is no treatment with PET, but experimental group, they using PET during learning process. Pre-test means, it means that they don't treatment anything before. So, mean value of them is nearly same. Yeah. But after post-test, that means on final exam, the control group, there is no treatment with PET, and experimental group treatment with PET, we found that the mean score of the student become increasing. So I can say that from this data that the academic performance, it means score of the student become increased. Okay. After we know the result, we then analysis using the test, and then we can know the value of the data. And then We know that the value of the post test mean is 0.01. And then from the knowledge, if the p-value under 0.05, we can say that our experiment is accurate. Okay, next. Okay, this is the conclusion. There are three conclusions. The first one PET can improve the academic performance. Like I talked to you, yeah, the score of the student become increasing. Second one, PET interactive simulation can engage students to study science because there is skill. It's so fun for students like that. Three, PET can save time because everyone student can access internet and then they have one laptop one by one. They can conduct experimental together in the same time. So it saves our time. Next. Although PET has many powerful media that can be used during learning process, but PET also has limitation. The first limitation that I know it serves the mechanical teaching exercise resource. PET also serves teaching resource, but already with the answer. So we need modify the exercise, or we need make by ourselves the question. So students cannot cheating because they already know the answer. Okay, the second one. Need to optimize student controlling during the experiment because this is internet access. So if we don't pay attention to our students, more potential, they to access another web. So we need to pay attention to them. Yeah, we need to pay attention to them. Okay, the third one is to combine another simulation program. The last suggestion for me. Not all chapters covered by PET. There are many chapters that not covered by PET. So we need to find another way of simulation that serve another topic. The first topic maybe final calipers. There is in OLED simulation. Work energy that is in a physics classroom. And then the last momentum that is in all physics like that. Okay, next. Okay, thank you for your attention. I go to that. I have a call. And as I say, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam. Breathe your jalan. Mike. Mr. Zahid, go there. Go away.
Alright, thank you very much, Mr. Zahid, for presenting the very insightful topics for today. So, PET is an effective app that can be used for conducting the online experiment. Okay, for further discussion, let's start the Q&A session. Yeah, we welcome the 3 questions in each session. For participants who want to ask a question, please raise your hand. Okay, langsung.
Satu dari tiga tes ini ya. Mana ada bisa? One, two, three, four.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you, Miss Anissa. Mr. Zahid is so great insight, yeah, because this is we need based on our school principle that we use critical learning concept. So this is also new insight, yeah, and useful for us. Thank you so much. And second for my question is over there. Thank you. Sorry. Yeah. First, I would like to say thankful, yeah, for Mr. Zahid because as we know, Akoba has a principle for the school concept is using digital school, digital learning. So this is one new insight that very useful for our school to implement this concept, program, especially in physics, So I think maybe for another subject, can also looking for another website, another laboratory virtual that provide like what Mr. Zahid present this day, So my question is, how many topics that provide in the website? Is it from beginner as a basic studies until advanced, maybe until college topic? And what's grade the appropriate proper to use this website? Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Wangsul. For Mr. Zahid, do you want to answer it directly or collect the other question first?
Very nice.
Okay.
Thank you for the question, Mr. Masul. I will try to answer. The first question, in order to create proper this experiment tools. I think this experiment tools is proper for junior school. But some topic of this experiment also can conduct in university. The main important for me is what the basic concept. Like I talked to you that Newton first law state that if there is no force on object will continue its condition. They previously understand if there is no force, object will rise. But it's not a real definition. There is another definition. Not only that. And then we can explain this definition with fact. Like I explained to you, if there is no friction, object will come to rest. Sorry, if there is no friction, object will continue to moving. But if there is a friction, the object will rest. Like that, So the powerful of PET simulation is for secondary school or junior school. But some topic of the PET simulation also can serve to college.
Second one, what's topic? How many topics provide?
I already list so before it is this one. Yeah. This is the last topic of PET simulation. This one. This is I give example Federal papers, Caka Sorong, Indonesian. There is no simulation in PET, so you can use another simulation, OS, like this. Another topic that there is no in PET, work and energy. There is no in PET, so you need access another simulation. The physics person. And then last momentum. In all physics web. So everyone's web has a limitation. So we need to combine to another simulation web sector. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Zahid.
Thank you so much.
We welcome the second question. If you have a question, please raise your hand. Second question. Okay, Ms. Mama, please come forward. Thank you for the question. Actually, I have a lot of questions in my mind.
Wow. Okay.
Because it's related to physics, a subject which I
Junior high school, right? Teaching.
no, but yeah, currently teaching. But I don't really like physics actually.
That's why I have a lot of questions in my mind. But I will not talk about the physics one since it's more into pedagogy. As you know, PAC already prepare or provide all of the tools digitally. And it's like we just directly use it. And then in this state, since it's already provided, we just use it and then conduct our classroom. I think that it's quite limit our creativity in teaching. So I don't know if it's the same way of thinking with you, but I'm thinking like that. If something already provided, so it's hard for us to develop or create another way to teach. I don't know if that align with your thought. I don't know, but that's what I think. And then the second one, as the journal provided, it's only increasing the students' performance, academic performance in science. And then how about the other skills that required in this century, such as creative thinking skill and then critical thinking skill, collaboration and communication, the policy skill, how significant PAC can increase those skills that important to be developed in the students these days. Okay, I think those two are enough.
Yeah. Big question.
Keeping good.
Zoom. Question. There is question in
I need
Zoom
to write something right now.
You can do it. Yeah.
from Pak Nanda.
Okay. Okay, there is one question from
Question.
Mr. Suhanas. Excuse me, sir, is PAC only specific for physics, biology, math, and chemistry, not for another science? I think they're all right. Okay. You want to answer this, sir?
Yeah.
For the friend.
Thank you for the question in the meetings. Yeah. It's not only specific for physics, biology, math, and chemistry, not number science. From right now, until right now, but on this or on the subject. But
Biology.
yeah, but dominant in physics, sir. Physics, educational technology, like that. But until right now, sir, on another subject, but not dominantly like physics. So many topics in physics, but in chemistry and other subjects, it's very related like that. But every time they really improve. The Colorado University every time it improves. So hopefully for the next year, another subject can start like that. Okay. This is mentioned for the third question.
Do you want? Okay, Mr.
Okay.
Do you want to answer Miss Nana's question because this is the
So,
last question
any
for
question? Oh,
this session? How?
Mr. Aryan really has a question.
Maybe
You are physics also. Or inside, yeah, but physics. Yeah, betul. Ya,
Okay. Based on your journal that you design here, you say that there's an experimental group using topic that what topic they have in this, and why they choose this topic over all topic in physics, and what happened if they experimental have been same result.
Oh yeah, that's true. Another topic is research, yeah. Maybe, yeah. Thinking again.
Okay, thank you Claudia for the question. Actually, from this paper, there is no mention about the experiment. But I combine with another paper. And then another paper is about previously that I talked to you about the equilibrium position and then about the force. So I combine 3 papers in this.
Wow.
Like that, yeah. So I can state from the paper, just not just coming from my opinion. Like that, yeah. Okay. Thank you for your attention. Yeah.
Aisyah. Ya.
I will try my best ya. Oh yeah.
Ya.
Okay. Every statement has positive and negative. Every argument has positive and negative value. If I thought the PET simulation is powerful, it's for a new school. There is no tools experiment in the laboratory. There is lack of experimental in the laboratory like that. Like us, Aruba, on the new school, yeah, then there is lack of experiment tools. It's very helpful. It's very helpful. Yeah. But actually, our students also need a real experiment.
Yes.
Because they can improve their five sense. See, hear, touch. Yeah. If only conduct this one, we can only use A and voice. Yeah. We can only hear the voice and then we can conduct the experiment. But if we directly conduct the experiment, if I give you an example of the friction, we can feel the roughness of the surface. Yeah, so it can directly sense, directly send can be feel like that. We can feel if we conduct directly. So every side has positive and negative effect. But for new school, it's for sure like that.
Which school, sir?
But on the established school, yeah, the established school, it's better to combine. So in the phenomena that abstract, we can conduct this one. But in phenomena that is real, we can conduct directly like that. So everyone's statement has positive and negative effect. So we just combine, yeah. And then also thinking still is, if we conduct directly the experiment, maybe we find that because we reuse every day the tools, maybe the tools become broken. So maybe come creativity from the student to change to another tool. Oh, this one is not proper again. So they need to use another tool like that. So it can increase the thinking skills maybe. They should manipulate the tools to on the right way like that. But if you use this one kan already depends.
So a lot of negative.
No, just in our perspective, sir. If we stay for the new school, it's better. But for established school, it's better to combine this one. Because in real life, you cannot conduct abstract phenomena. Like I talked to you about the frictionless surface. Never happened in the world about the frictionless surface, so we can conduct directly. So we need this one. But in a real case, we can conduct directly. Like that. So it's better to combine. Yeah. But for new school, this one the best. Okay. Anything again? Thank you.
Ini inside instant PPT respond
Yeah.
from the answer.
Sana, how about the stabilized answers? Do you have any feedback for this?
But I usually don't agree.
Yes.
Thank you for the answer. I think,
Three.
Yeah.
Three.
one plus. Alright. As stated, so I think it's really interesting if we can combine both contextual way and the digitalized way. And of course, this, and then I can answer my own question. This way, when we can combine both of the real and of the digitalized, this is the way we can increase our creativity as a teacher. And then also, for the thinking skill, how to improve students' thinking skill, and the fourth one, it's of course will relate it with our approach and model that we can conduct in the classroom. Yeah. So that's all.
Right. Oh, there is question in Zoom.
Okay, let's move to second session. Yeah, we will welcome new questions. Where?
Participant. Click participant. Yes.
Okay,
Ayo.
Miss.
Oh no, mana ini? Pak Joy ini dulu kan?
Okay, is there any other question? Maybe from here or from the participant in Zoom. If you have a question for the Zoom, you can ask directly in the chat. And for the participant in here, you can raise your hand. Is there anyone who want to ask? Is there any?
Yeah. Krista, Skemis, the amount of
Maybe you want to ask questions.
ayo, say
For Mr. or Miss Jane, if you want to ask.
No.
No.
Krista, chemistry, a lot of laboratory. Nanda, oh, already answered. Yeah, okay. Mizu, Miss No, Miss Jack, Miss Laila, Miss Laila, Mr. Hari, give insight or opinion to Mr. Zahir.
Is the pet?
Yeah, Mr. Zahir representing. Yeah, pet.
Did you finish that?
Yeah, only you haven't given yet.
Go on.
Enough.
Okay, is it enough?
Closing for Mr. Zahir.
Closing statement from Mr. Zahir.
Yeah, on the workshops.
Closing statement for me. Hopefully, as a teacher, we can upgrade our ability every time, every day, everywhere. So we can teach our students in the best way. So our students become motivated during learning process, and then they become a better student like that. Yeah. Okay, and again. I apologize if I fault. I see you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, finally we come to the end of the scientific talk today. Thank you for Mr. Zahir for the powerful and insightful presentation, and thank you for the participants both online or on-site for taking part in the discussion. And the last I say, Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.